When things get slow, especially over the holidays, find something useful to do. What's happening? It's Erik J. Olson. I recently sat down with the Rival Digital team and I was explaining to them how I anticipate that things are going to get really slow in a couple of weeks as we head into the last 2 weeks of the year, which is when Christmas happens and when New Year's happens. What I've found over time is that it's not only like the day before Christmas and the day after. Number one, the whole week between Christmas and New Year's, the business world just shuts down. But in reality, it's the week leading up to Christmas as well. The last 2 weeks of the year is when everything just shuts down in business. And so I was telling them how I found that over time. And, last year before COVID, we actually like let everybody work from home for the last 2 weeks because we knew it was going to be kind of slow. Just get your work done. But we didn't have any meetings or anything like that. And it worked out great. So I was telling the Rival guys that, and they listened and they understood. And then I got a call a day or two later saying, "Hey, Erik, you mentioned it's going to be slow. And what we wanted to do is instead of just like sitting around doing nothing, we wanted to be productive with our time. So we wanted to do some marketing." And when they told me this, I was like, yes, that is exactly what we should be doing. Right. So instead of like just being like, "Oh, I'm bored. I got nothing to do. Let's watch Netflix" in the middle of a workday when things are slow, or, making up some busy work. Like if you have to go into the office during the last 2 weeks of the year, the chances are you're not going to be very productive and you're not going to get a whole lot done. And so you'll make up busy work. You'll look busy, right? Well, if you work from home, you don't need to play that game anymore. You could just watch Netflix. So instead of just doing that, they decided that they wanted to actually invest that downtime in marketing to prepare for the next year. And I was like, yes, that is exactly what you should be doing. And I approve of what you guys are pitching me. So what they actually want to do is put together a list of prospects. And again, this is as a reminder, Rival Digital is a digital marketing agency that we stood up a couple of months ago, with their focus being 100% residential HVAC contractors. So it's a digital marketing agency targeting residential HVAC contractors. We already have a list of about 2,000 of these decision makers in the United States. And we have things like the physical address. So what they want to do is send postcards, which we've done before at Array Digital. I was like, yes, do it. And let's get rolling with it. So, look, here's the lesson learned. We've got some slow times coming up, even like the first week or so of the new year. People are still like kind of getting into the groove of it, shaking off the cobwebs from Christmas and New Year's. It takes a little time for people to get back up and running. Leverage that time to the best of your ability. Figure out what you can do to get your business ahead versus just taking advantage of downtime that you don't even sometimes necessarily even want.